What's going on, guys? Welcome back to an awesome video. I set this up for the thumbnail, but we are here with Felix.
How's it going?
Hell yeah, we're gonna do it right now. First one's gonna be straight up filters and probably under 5 minutes, under 10 minutes. So firstly, right now, you do want to start off by getting yourself a T25. So we did get all this stuff from ECS Tuning. You guys can see it right down over here. The grand total right now is at 210. So we got all the filters and also some really good liquid moly oil. Right now we are going to do that air filter. So let's jump in on this. All right, so we do have this beautiful box right here that hangs filter. So it does have a little protecting pad on there. But let's go ahead and get these guys cranked off. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different hex screws that we got to take off, or torque screws rather. And loosen it more. All of a sudden, cars, I'm gonna look at Petco, I'm like, what's this stupid place? I seen Alex the other day and I was like, no. What do you mean, what about touch?
How is her overall well-being?
Same thing. Work, sleep. We have a bunch of different screws removed. Some of them aren't coming out, but now we're gonna go ahead and get our main tube right over here off. And hold on, let me zoom out for you guys. There we go. So we're gonna get this main tube kind of loose. There we go. Now we can carefully pop. Ooh, there's a lot of dust in here. Ooh!
Yo!
Sheesh. So we are sucking in nothing but straight up dirt. Now we do have a sock on this one as well. But look at that. Brother, I think that's why your car is not running correctly. You've got half of Nature's Valley Oaks right here in the air box. This is what happens, you guys, when you do park under trees a lot. And just a lot of craziness going down here. So we're just gonna pop the bucket up carefully, just like that. And
what is this?
we do have our, let's see, let's not break anything because this is an Audi and everything's expensive. Okay, good. That thing right there is just to help you with air, like the airflow.
Where does it even go to?
The front of the vehicle.
Oh.
So you can check out this box. Now we're just gonna pop it out, clean it out real quick, then pop in the new filter. All right, so now with the old cone off, it kind of just falls off of this little flange right over here. We have our box much more cleaner. We're gonna go ahead and do exactly how they had. They have this nice little foam padding. I thought it was maybe something for safety, but we're gonna leave it on there for more protection of our cone. Kind of just slide it on there, and it looks like there's some clips where you kind of twist it so it doesn't fall off. It's very, very nice. So let's get this guy 100% fitted on there and then tighten it back down. So you can see these little prongs right here. 1, 2, 3. We have a giant one right here. So we got to figure out on here where all that lines up at. It's just like an IKEA dresser. Jeez. Oh, you heard that?
Yep.
And she's in the place. So now we carefully slide it back in the hole. All right, so now that all this is properly seated down here, and this guy is still a little bit loose, but we're gonna leave it loose until we get the box 100%. Then we're gonna tighten everything up, and then we'll move into the cabin. So let's go ahead and get this guy tightened up.
Okay.
Careful, don't drop it in the engine there. No, I did it. I didn't do it. I swear. Laugh at anything, bro.
Well, Karen.
Oh, man, I need to work with you, dog.
Well, Karen.
I said living down here would be so much better. West Hollywood, sure. So just like that, a few minutes to take out the air filter, clean it out, and replace it. She's looking brand new. Now we're gonna go ahead and tighten up our clamp right over here. All right, careful not to hit the C8 right over there at the door, but right under here, we do have this beautiful, let me see here, kind of hard to tell, guys, but really cramped in here. We're just gonna simply pinch down all these little pieces, and just like that, boom, we have the cap off, and we also have our cabin air filter. Let's check it out. So that's our cabin air filter. You could see it was kind of dusty. It wasn't too bad, but this is gonna help, especially in the summertime with all this dirt. It's gonna make the cabin a lot more cleaner and smell a lot more better. So let's get it replaced. So with our beautiful Hengst filter thing here, they also have screw recommendations. So I do believe it's a Phillips. Not too sure. Ours didn't have it. He said he didn't request an air filter change, but looks like whoever had this car before didn't put them in. No worries, because it is just a simple clips to clip it in. So now we're going to look at the way how this filter is. So kind of is just like this. So we're going to have those words on the bottom area, and the airflow is going to come through here, filter it into the cabin area. So now let's go ahead and sneak it inside. This is good for 10,000 miles, 365 days, or at least what this looks like to be. Enough of me talking. Let's get this guy in. And all right.
You're already in Santa Monica?
So just like that, air filter is in, guys. Super easy to do. It's really not that bad of a job. Again, there's screws supposed to be right over here, but they didn't have them in there. So now we're just gonna kind of tuck this guy back in. So it looks like OEM. So that's going to be how you replace the filters in this car. Over there is going to be that oil filter. You can see it. Just hold on. Okay, you can see it right over there, right where Felix is pointing at. So we're gonna get some tools on that. I do believe it's a 32 millimeter.
Wait, what are you doing?
Ready?
Yeah.
All right, so all the professionals out there, I know this is probably going to make you guys very furious and rage bait going on here. I don't have a 32 millimeter. I have a 30 millimeter from the actual job, but I don't have a 32 millimeter, and nor am I an Audi professional tech. However, though, we do have channel locks. We have channel locks here, and just a little bit of Asian persuasion, a little jiggling back and forth, we were able to carefully and not crack any of the plastic to knock off this cap. So this is torqued down with 25 Newton meter spec. And now we're going to just 25 Newton meter loosen it. One ugga dugga to the left, to the right. Now we are going to get a 32 millimeter in the future for his oil changes, because Felix is a really good friend of ours, and we don't want to leave him with a broken oil filter thing cap.
Thank you. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You do excellent service on my Audi S4 2023.
So we do want to be really careful. We have some vacuum lines going all over the place. These are hard plastic and they do get brittle, especially with the heat. So we're going to carefully slide this out and hold it up. You can see all that ooey gooey craziness. Give me that big box over there, the Hangs box. Yeah. Open up the Hangs box right over here. So let's pop that guy open. So we have our filter as well, and we also have our ring. Very beautiful. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this ring off here, and we're going to take this filter out. And Felix, I know you're new to this and learning about it. The ring is as easy as it sounds. It's going to be something to protect from the oil leaking out, right? Essentially, it's a sealer. So
We have to replace it?
yes,
Why?
all the time, because heat opens and closes it, opens and closes it. So right now, we're going to take our flathead, carefully go underneath, drive it up over, just like that.
Oh.
Carefully remove it. Now you remember, it was down in this little slot right here. If it goes in any other slot, it will potentially leak oil all over the place. So I learned
What's
that
the
from
downside of
experience.
that?
Oil all over the floor, everywhere you drive.
And that just means I'm losing oil, right? That isn't.
Oh, that means the whole block's gonna be cooked.
The whole block?
Yeah, no oil, no.
Because of
food.
one little ring?
Yep. All the oil will leak out if you don't put this in correctly.
Are you having trouble there?
No. So what I'm doing right now is I'm lubricating the ring so I can stretch it out ever so slightly to carefully put it onto the area. So just like that, we have her nice and lubed up. It's nice and soft. There we go. And we have our ring on there. It looks good to me. What do you think?
Yes.
Solid, right? So now we get our filter, and we have little prongs where it just kind of goes straight in. Again, this one also has a little ring on there, so the oil doesn't slush around too crazy. And we're just gonna kind of put it into place, and we're gonna put it back in the vehicle. So all the oil is essentially on the bottom of the car. We're just gonna do the filter and the hop on the bottom, change the oil out, and then it's an easy job done. So actually goes like the correct German spec term is good enough. So we have good enough, nice and tight. She's not going nowhere, she's squeaking. We don't want to strip that head off. That's good. All right, so now with that thing fixed, when we took our handy dandy tool there to kind of pop it off, now we have this transfer tool. So the top end over here has a hose that we kind of splice into the main dipstick area. You can see that right there, and all the old oil is going to go into these little bottles right here, and then she'll be nice and fresh. Now, the cool thing about this liquid moly bottle, it does have a little extended neck. Let's go right there inside the hole, but we still have a filler cone on there just in case. So we do have what Felix like, what, 5, 6, 7 quarts. This is about 7.5. We're gonna do half of this bottle as well. Then crank it up, go inside, and restart that engine oil light. So home, vehicle. I'm gonna go to settings and services, service internals. This has been due for 300 miles. Jesus Christ, it's not bad though. Now we reset that, get rid of all that. Now this is fresh. So now we gotta wait for the car to warm up so we can see our oil level. We add more or less.
I want the little black thing.
No, it's not that. I mean, maybe it's the minimum of what it's at. Maybe that's like where it shows it, but it does say oil level is okay. So if the car says it's okay, then I'm okay with that. So we do have a couple cool cars over here as well, but that's for the YouTube channel, what I do, guys. But this is how to on the oil change 2023 Audi S4. Not too bad of a job. Are you happy and excited for this?
I'm excited.
Fresh new oil,
Thank you,
fresh
bro.
new filter. Yeah, no problem. Hey, don't leave me hanging. Bam, we got the fist bump. Bump me hard.
Hey,
Fist my
yo.
bump. Fist my bump. Keep that oil just in case your oil level does say, hey, I need some more oil. And then you'll throw in a half liter in there. So $200 job, 70 in labor, not bad. Honestly, you would have paid probably like thousands of dollars at Audi.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, yeah, it's an intense amount of work. Even if they're just using the vacuum to take that oil that out of there, it's a lot of work to be doing it. But now she's gonna warm up. Later on, he'll add in the oil if they need it. But she's good. Let's get it. As always, guys, stay safe. I stay chill.